Hi, my name is Pratik Shetty, and I am a social entrepreneur. The following business proposal is so unique that it demands to be presented in a unique way. First, we need to understand the basics of how the rooftop football business model works. The concept was started around a year back in Mumbai, and now it has become so famous that literally every mall in Mumbai has a football ground on their rooftop. The dimensions of an average football ground are 110 into 50 square feet, that is 5,500 square feet of space. And the ground is covered with artificial grass. The football court is ideal for 5-on-5 matches. Due to the high rent in Mumbai, the hourly charges average around Rs 1,200 in the morning and Rs 2,000 from 5 p.m. onwards due to the activation of floodlights. Therefore, the average rate a kid has to pay is Rs 120 in the morning and Rs 200 in the night. That is how it is normally done in Mumbai. But wait, we won't be doing that. Being a social entrepreneur, two ideals guide me instead of just one. The first one being profit, and the second one being value for society. I believe that an ideal business should not only generate money, but also must contribute and increase the welfare of the community. How can we add value to the society with this initiative? The infrastructure for football in Mangalore is not the best. A majority of the kids in Mangalore have not had the opportunity to play football on a grass ground where the game is actually meant to be played. Charging a kid Rs 200 per hour is financially feasible for the business to make good profits, but does not help to create any value to Mangalore in general, as only the rich kids will be able to afford these high prices. So, how do we do it differently? The most valuable asset of a company is usually their brand image. Nike, Adidas, etc. are the best examples of how a brand can demand premium prices. However, I will be ready to sacrifice building any personal or corporate brand image and give the rights to you in exchange for you sacrificing high rent and settling for a minimal rent agreement. How can these radically increase the number of customers for City Centre? How can this set City Centre apart from Forum and re-establish itself as the most modern of the two malls? This project, as per the eyes of the public, is by City Centre. Imagine the publicity if an article in the newspaper states, City Centre Mall has started a social initiative to promote football in Mangalore by providing an artificial grass court for the kids to practice and play. So, how will this be priced? The minimal rent is essential for charging such low prices. That's why we want to keep the rates reasonably low, at Rs 70 in the morning and Rs 100 in the night for 60 minutes of game time. Instead of looking at this project as merely another source of shop rent, it is best if you look at this project as a marketing opportunity which City Centre can use to attract customers to City Centre instead of the other competing malls. Okay, that's all good, but the major issue is that the football ground will occupy some of the parking space. This becomes a big problem only on the weekends as there are no parking spaces available in the mall. However, there are three advantages which cover this one con. Let us discuss these pros and cons. The first pro is the most important one, but we'll get to that later. The second pro is rent. The minimal rent received by the mall can be considered as the monetary opportunity cost for losing potential customers. It is to also be noted that the football court will not cover the entire roof, but only a part of it. The third pro is that the main customer demographic that uses the football court are 13-year-old boys to 25-year-old young working adults. This is the same demographic that spends money on movies and on fast food such as McDonald's and Domino's. However, the first and the most important pro which is more important than the other two pros combined, is that rooftop football as a marketing tool is a competition killer. It isn't literally going to kill Forum Mall as a competition, but it is a crowd pleaser. People will make plans to come to city center to watch a movie and then play a game of football, or they'll play a game of football first and then have some food in the food court. Even while parking at the roof, when people see an event happening, that is, people playing on a grass football court, it makes the mall more happening. So, the main question that needs to be asked is whether the monetary and non-monetary benefits, i.e. rent, increase in target customers, and marketing benefits outweigh the cost of missing 10 to 15 cars for 2 days a week. The ball's in your court. Looking forward to doing business with you. Thanks for watching. Cheers.